I feel that this will be the scariest and most insane, absolutely insane series that you've ever seen on YouTube. What's up everybody, my name's CJ Faison. Welcome to my vlog channel. This is my second channel. My main channel link is down in the description, so go check that out if you haven't already. Stumbled upon this video, you're probably wondering what the title, thumbnail, and all that is about. Well, here's what I'm gonna tell you. I took a road trip last week, and this road trip entailed a place that I'm telling you right now, I think like only one other YouTuber has ever hit. So there's not a whole lot of videos out there about this place. Now I'm sure once this video comes to surface and I explain where we are and everything that happened here, it's gonna get flooded. But with that being said, everybody's gonna try to go there, and I'm telling you all and warning every single person that goes there, this is a place where you will experience things that you have never experienced before. So number one, paranoia is through the roof. It's not like a place I've ever been before. This resembles as close to the Honeycutt farm as I can possibly get. I mean, it is absolutely insane. The activity is through the roof. The owner of the property will take you through and say, yeah, this happened in this building, this happened in that building. Doors are slamming, voices are heard. You feel like something's behind you. You feel like something's like on top of you, just like almost attached to your body. And it's one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced. This is going to be anywhere from a 5 to 6 part series that's going to be going on my main channel. With that being said, I'm going to show you all a couple of teaser clips that I thought were very interesting. A couple of things happened during this video. We all were split up at one point in time. We caught so many things on camera, just out of this world evidence. Number 3, one of the craziest and probably spookiest parts of all of this was when we lost Dylan at one point. I know what you are thinking, how the hell can you lose somebody on, inside of a building? Let me explain this to you. There's 3 buildings and they're massive. It's not like they're small buildings, like little 1-stories or anything. These are huge buildings. And inside these buildings, a lot of bad things happened. But with that being said, I want to kind of get into the story of this particular place. I'm not going to say the name. At this particular place, closed down in the late 2000s. The reason why it closed down is there was tons of lawsuits against it. Fraud being in one of the main components, mistreatment of all the patients. So if you think about this, this is what's crazy. It was a nursing home, it was a mental health facility, and then it was also a hospital. So it was kind of like a mixture of everything. The problem existed was there's way too many patients, not enough staff to take care of them. And what's even crazier to me is, let's say your sweet 83-year-old grandmother is in the nursing home. They put patients with all kinds of issues in the cafeteria. So your grandmother, your sweet old 83-year-old grandmother, could be sitting right beside a schizophrenic patient that just all of a sudden attacks her for no reason in the cafeteria. Now, they were stayed in separate areas of the building, but the cafeteria was really only big enough for a quarter of the actual patients that they had there, which is so crazy to me. This will blow your mind when I tell you this. I probably shouldn't even say this on camera. This is tough for me. I know people who have taken their lives, and I don't agree with taking your own life. But when you're being mistreated to this point, and you feel like you're in jail, you feel like you can't escape, you feel like you cannot get ahead or get out of this hellhole that you were in, you only have one choice at that point. It's effed up, dude. It is mighty effed up. So what would happen is these patients would escape. Some out of the mental health facility, some out of the nursing home part, some out of the hospital part too. They had this one girl that escaped out through the night, and she was unfortunately struck by a car. And they were wondering, well, what in the world, how did she get out? There's no fence around this place. There's really no security measures. It's just kind of like, hey, I can walk out that door right now, just as simple as I can walk out the doors of that hospital. This one was tough to hear, but they were having, at some points, 1 to 2 times a month, there would be escapees that escape out of the hospitals. They would run up to the main highway. They would hide in the cornfields, And when tractor trailers come by or a car, they would jump out in front of it right at the last minute and take their own life. That to me sends chills down my spine. I cannot imagine what was going on here. So much bad stuff. And I'm not gonna go into this spiel, but when you have, you know, the healthcare system the way that it is, and it's more about the money than it is about healing you, and you can say what you want to, that's what causes these places to do the things that they do. And it sucks. The feeling that you have when you walk into this place, it drains you. It feels just like the Honeycut. Bad shit happened here, and it's just gonna drain the life right out of you. We spent 2 days here, 48 hours at this facility. 9 memory cards full of footage, 128 gig memory cards full of footage. We collected some of the greatest evidence that I truly feel is going to change a lot of people's perspective about the paranormal and ghosts and spirits, demons, all of that. I truly feel that there's something demonic that resides there. Something has some serious unrest in this place. And I want everybody to understand that in the beginning of the video, you're gonna see we went to visit 3 psychic mediums. I visited 3, Chris and Dylan, they only visited 1. The things that were said to us before we even went on this trip would freak the normal person out. Freak the hell out of us, right? But at the same time, I'm thinking, it's just a psychic. I'm not really sure if I believe in them. I kind of do. I hear that literally, like, sometimes they get brought into investigations, like death investigations. Like, psychic mediums are brought in to give their opinion. Maybe give a lead, get something. Something's better than nothing. And that's the only thing that kind of hinges me and holds me on to, like, maybe was this true? Well, my opinion has now changed. I truly believe what was said to us wasn't just one of these things that, oh, it's planted in the back of our head and it's very broad and it kind of happened, and it's like, oh, we associate that with what this, you know, particular one psychic medium said to all 3 of us. I was told by one of them, or basically all of them, I'd like to say it's just one of them. Makes me feel a little bit better. I was told by all of them, or one in particular that got really juicy with it. They basically said I do not need to communicate with anything. Not for a while. She said there's something around me. It's a weird aurora energy that is just kind of building up, like pent up energy. Like she could sense that. I feel completely fine, but she doesn't think so. So she went into like grand and grave detail, and I'll get to that in the main video when that drops. We are working through 9 memory cards worth of footage. I don't know how many of you film or understand how big a 128 gigabyte memory card is. That is a ton of footage. And we have 9 of them full. I mean full. It's gonna take a little bit to edit. I'm gonna show you all a couple of clips. Not spoiler clips, but kind of spoiler clips. I'm signing checks and talking about ghost stories, Maggie. It's an awesome Friday, isn't it? You gonna go on the next ghost adventure with us?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, okay. So at the very beginning of the video, this whole series, from start to finish, I promise you, you hear this shit all the time. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, like, activity was from the start to finish. Yeah, when you film it somewhere for about an hour or 2, you're going to have that. It's going to seem all pent up. We spent 48 hours at this place. Emotions were running high, things were happening, so much unexpected stuff was going on, and this is why I feel that this will be the scariest and most insane, absolutely insane series that you've ever seen on YouTube, especially when it pertains to ghost hunting. And Somewhere Haunted, like this, that really is just coming to the public light. It closed in the late 2000s. It's preserved. There's no graffiti. Nobody's been there. Nobody's ruined this place. That's got a lot to say for it. So what I want to do is play a couple of clips here for you. And I got a couple closing statements.
What the was that? Is somebody in there?
There's no way he was in here.
Let me start recording this.
Touch. Bro, you just touched me in the
Did he touch me there?
No, literally, you can see it on my camera. Nobody got near you.
I can see you're behind my camera.
Nobody got near you.
Do you want me? Yes or no? Touch that thing like crazy. Grab one with 2 hands and shake that one. Oh.
Oh no. What the
That's down here.
Holy
Hello?
Every time you make a joke and all this and you get really comfortable, worse and worse shit happens. And you know what happens to me? I feel worse and worse and worse. And I feel like a heavy presence. Like it feels like I'm like so down in the dumps right now, I'm out of energy.
Is there anything that is harmful here in this area? Ah! Dylan is nowhere to be found. We've been sitting out here for almost 40 minutes, so he's been gone in just over an hour and a half right now. So this is kind of like a rescue mission, I guess. They go find Dylan. Dylan, are you down here? Dylan!
Dylan, what are you doing?
Yo, where are you going?
Dylan, what's wrong, man? Dylan, hello?
Yo, what the happening?
Are you alright?
Yo,
Yo, he's just going outside, bro.
Dylan.
I don't know. Are you okay?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Dylan, you good, bro? Huh?
Leave me alone.
Leave you alone?
I need to get some air.
All right, we'll come with you. You good?
I need air.
You want us to come with you?
No. I need to be alone.
He said leave me alone.
Why do?
He said he needs to get some air. Please leave him? Try him or not? He said he felt something cold next to him.
What the f just happened?
So you just watched those clips, and real quick, if you have not already, join my text club. It's 302-303-7612. I send out notifications all the time of when videos are dropping. I try to text a lot of you back and forth. Please don't call and blow up my phone. I would appreciate it if you don't. Text me on that number. I'm gonna be giving updates all throughout the lead up to when this series drops. I'm also wanting your all's opinion. If this is 6 parts, do I post every single day for 6 days straight, or do I kind of spread it out? I want your all's opinion on this. So I'm gonna let y'all go, but before you do go, if you can, go over to my Instagram, comment on the last post. Anything is okay. I'm gonna be giving out some more merchandise. And also I gotta tell you about November 25th, which is my 2nd annual live stream. It's a Thanksgiving live stream. It's gonna start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wanna invite everybody to that. I'm giving away a pallet, a literal pallet of merch that I'm looking at over here. I'm giving away a pallet of merchandise and certain products. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm really, really, really gonna enjoy all this. And there might be a pit bike giveaway during the live stream, which is gonna be crazy. I'm giving away a pit bike right there that Chris and I were riding at one point in time. So without further ado, love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all on the next video.